Hello my beautiful friends, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Krysten Jansen, online fitness coach for the Natty Hour. Today I want to talk about a common question that I've been getting lately, and that is how to track your macronutrients when you are making pasta.
I've been doing things that they told me I should never do. I've been doing things that they told me I could never do now. Never do, I could never do. I've been looking back and I'm the only one who ever knew. My dreams began to turn out.
A lot of my questions have been coming from Instagram because I've been eating pasta actually on a pretty regular basis, almost daily now. It's a little bit tricky to ensure that you are tracking your macronutrients as accurately as possible when you are making pasta. So without further ado, today, let's discuss it.
I've got this feeling, I'm feeling you could be the one. I see no reason why I should ever let you go. Don't wanna.
So the biggest thing when you are trying to track your macronutrients when you are making pasta is to always read the back of the label first. I am lucky with the pasta that I'm using here. It is lentils pasta that I get from Costco. It actually says right on the label that the macronutrient breakdown below is for a dry portion, which is amazing. I find that 90% of labels actually don't give you this information. So unfortunately, if you have selected a different pasta and it doesn't say whether the nutrition facts is based on dry or cooked noodles, always assume then that it is based on the dry portion of noodles, because 90% of the time the nutrition facts is going to be based on uncooked foods. Always make that assumption unless the back of the label does specifically say. Step number 2 is to weigh out before you actually cook the noodles how much you want to consume. So for myself, I'm actually going to be having 2 servings, 1 serving for myself, 1 serving for Kyle. As you can see on the back of the label, 1 serving is 85 grams, so I am actually going to be weighing out 170 grams of uncooked noodles. Then obviously we go ahead and we do our thing and we make the noodles. I don't think I need to go over these steps. You guys should know how to do that part. If not, maybe YouTube a different video of how to actually make noodles. So once the noodles are cooked, once everything is ready to be prepared, this is where things get a little bit tricky. Once you drain out the noodles, what I like to do is actually put the entire portion of noodles into a bowl so I can see how much it weighs now that the noodles is cooked. As you can see, the cooked noodles now weighs about 350 grams, which is quite significant, which is why you always want to determine whether you are basing your macronutrients based on cooked or uncooked, because as you can tell, 170 grams uncooked compared to 350 grams cooked is quite a big difference. There's a lot of room for error if you aren't doing this properly. Next, once I have figured out how much the noodles weigh out to be once they are cooked, it's pretty easy now. I mean, there's only 2 servings in here and I'm splitting up this evenly between Kyle and myself. All I do is quickly in my head or a calculator, if you're not a math whiz, 350 divided by 2, 175 grams each. It's pretty safe to say that from this particular type of noodles that it actually doubles in how much it weighs once it is cooked. I get 175 grams, Kyle gets 175 grams, and that actually is only 1 serving of pasta. And that's basically it. It's pretty easy if you were splitting it up just between the 2 of you like that. Obviously, if you have more people involved, then you got to figure out your fractions a little bit. So if you're having 3 people that you want to give these 2 servings to, then obviously you're going to divide it by 3. Same thing if there's 4, you want to divide it by 4, so you only get a quarter of the amount that has been cooked up. Once you kind of just take a step back and just, maybe you have to do a little bit of math. It's not too bad. It's not too much math. It's actually not too bad. It's pretty easy once you figure it out, and you'll find that over time it just gets easier and easier as you've done it a couple of times. I know you don't always want to think about it, but as you can tell when you are cooking noodles, there is a lot of room for error if you aren't doing it properly. So if you're in a dieting phase, you're cutting, and you're trying to make body composition changes, it's very important that you take these appropriate measures to ensure that you're being as accurate as possible. You don't have to say no to pasta when you're in a dieting phase, but you don't want to be lazy. You want to make sure that you are actually weighing it out and consuming the amount that you think you're consuming. So that's it, you guys. Pretty quick and easy, not too bad, right? So that is how you actually weigh out your pasta and track your macronutrients from it. Not too bad. Hope you guys found it helpful. Before you guys click off today's video, I just want to let you guys know that our fall fitness challenge is officially live. If you guys are new to the channel, my coaching business, The Natty Hour, we do run 12-week fitness programs, and the next one will be starting on October 1st. Registrations are officially open. We only offer a certain amount of spots just because we like to ensure that we are giving everybody who enters the program as much support and resources as possible. So we like to ensure that we aren't taking on too many clients, because our top priority with these challenges is to actually help people. So I do expect spots to go very quickly. If you guys are interested, just check out the link down below, thenattyhour.com, or just send me an email, Krysten@thenattyhour.com, and I'd be happy to clarify any questions that you guys may have. Anyways, you guys, thank you guys so much for checking out today's video. If you found it helpful, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one.